Every day, thousands of beginner forex traders quit before they can actually become profitable. Most of the beginners forex traders quit before they can make their first 1000 USD. The truth is, forex is not easy, guys. Like, most of the people come in the forex industry expecting to get rich overnight, which is not true about forex. But in this video, I'm gonna help you speed up the process of you making your first 1000 USD. All you have to do is just watch the video the whole way. Don't skip, because you might skip vital information that you need to grow your small account. So this is gonna be a short video but very impactful for you. So if you're a beginner forex trader and you've never made 1000 USD in the market, stay tuned. I'm gonna guide you on how I made my first 1000 USD, and you can do the same so you can make your first 1000 USD. So let's get straight into it. As a beginner trader, first, you have to identify what market you want to trade. Don't confuse yourself by trading a lot of markets. So for me, I trade a lot of synthetic indices. I also trade forex, but I trade a lot of synthetic indices. That's what I trade because my capital allows me to trade that. So I highly advise you to trade synthetic indices if you're a beginner and you don't have much capital for you to trade with. First thing first, what I did was I identified saying, for me, I couldn't afford to fund 100 USD on the spot. Like, I didn't have money like that to fund. So what I did was I looked for markets I can trade with as little as $10, right? So I discovered synthetic indices. Synthetic indices allowed me to trade with small capital with high leverage. That's why I chose to trade synthetic indices when I was beginning. So with synthetic indices, guys, they work the same way the forex market work, but they're a little bit tricky, but they move very fast. That's one thing I love about them. So with 10 USD, you can easily grow it to 100 or even 1000 in just a short period of time. Unlike currencies, which requires you to have big capital in order for you to make big returns. But with synthetic indices, it's different, guys. You can easily go there with your $15 and flip it to 300, 500 easy. I've done that a couple of times. If you don't believe me, just scroll through my page. You find videos of me flipping as little as $1 to 100 USD. So with synthetic indices, you can easily do that. So if you don't have an account, I'll leave the link to the brokers that I use, that I trade with, that I trust with synthetic indices. I'll leave them in the description below so you can just open your account there. First, what I did was I had to master the whole thing, because even as much as it's similar to forex trading, you have to have a different approach with it, because you can easily lose your money. In as much as you can easily flip that $10 to 100, you can easily lose it, but you need an edge. So with an edge, what I did was I had to backtest. I had to go back. I had to look for people that actually trade synthetic indices, started watching their content, and then came up with the FX B2B strategy, which is the strategy that I use with my community right now. So when I came up with the FX B2B strategy, the idea was having a strategy to flip at least 10 USD to 100 USD, because I could only afford to fund that 10 USD at the moment. So after I mastered the strategy, I started challenging myself. I started doing challenges of me growing $10 to 100, 20 to 200, 30 to 300, and so far and so forth. All those challenges on this channel, you can just simply check out my other videos for you to see those challenges. I did those live here on YouTube. So yeah, after you master your strategy, after you learn your strategy, all you have to do is just backtest, see if your strategy works, right? See if your strategy works. So when you find out to say your strategy works, master it, become the master of it. And then thirdly, it's just you depositing that $10. Mastering the strategy, I would advise you use a demo account, because that will help you protect your money in as much as you are learning. So the mistake most of the traders make is jumping into funding before they can actually even master their strategy. They're funding already. So you find to say you lose a lot of money before you can actually even make money. Because what happens is when you just look at the strategy and you don't backtest it, you feel like you know it. Meanwhile, you don't know it. So all you have to do is practice it on a demo, see results. If you can consistently make profits on a demo account, then you can try funding your account with real money and see how far you can grow that, you see. So that's what I did for me first. I started practicing the B2B strategy with a demo account. When I practiced and I saw to say my strategy has become profitable, I just had to jump into funding real money and try to grow it with real money. So that was the second move I made. So when I mastered the strategy, the third thing I did was cut off the noise. You see, in the forex industry, there's a lot of traders that will give you a wrong idea about trading, right? You see, there are a lot of forex traders on the internet, and some might just actually give you pressure. you feel like you want to flip like me, you feel like you want to flip like Sage X in the first month of you just practicing with your strategy, that will give you pressure, give you unnecessary pressure that you don't need in order for you to grow your small account. So what I did was I had to cut down all the noise and then just focus on the market. So I funded my account with my first 15 USD and I managed to grow it to 100 USD. So cutting down the noise actually made me focus on the markets and see the mistakes I was making. So that will help you actually have an edge, because I wasn't pressured by anybody. I took my time, I was flipping according to my strategy, right? So that also helped me. So cutting down the noise might actually help you grow your small accounts. So the other mistake you can do is putting pressure on yourself. When you like fund your first, let's say 15 to 20 to those that don't have money to fund like that, right? You don't want to push yourself so hard. You see, the mistake you can make is wanting to flip that 20 to 1,000 USD in just a short period of time. That will actually mess up your psychology. So what you do is give yourself small realistic targets before you can actually start targeting amounts like 1,000 USD. You can start by maybe flipping that 20 to 100 to see if your strategy works. Once you do that consistently, then you can increase it a little bit. It took me actually a year after mastering the FX B2B strategy for me to make my first 1,000 USD, because I didn't want to pressure myself. Like, I just kept on putting new targets for myself. So I started by flipping 15 to 100. I started flipping 15 to 200. I started flipping 15 to 300. I started flipping 20 to 500. I started flipping 50 to 500. Then I started flipping 50 to 1,000. Like, it took time. It didn't just happen overnight. It took me a year, guys, of me mastering this strategy for me to start seeing results like 1,000 USD. So forex is not a get rich scheme, and a lot of you come with that mentality of gambling. That's why it takes you even longer, or you end up even quitting forex trading because you come with the wrong intentions. This thing is a long-term thing. It's a long-term thing. You have to build your skills. You have to be consistent. You see, the end game for this is the psychology. So the psychology plays a big role in forex trading. Strategy is only 20%. The rest is just psychology, you see, because psychology is what will determine how much you'll be making, right? If you can't afford to lose 20 USD, you won't put yourself in a situation where you risk that 20 to make 100 on one trade. You want to risk 5 and another 5, but someone who can afford to lose 100 USD on a trade, with the same knowledge, you can flip to 1,000 easy, you see, because now their psychology tells them to say they can easily lose that $100 and they'll fund another $100 because they have the money to fund. But if you're starting off poor, you don't have money to fund, you want to take it easy, you want to break barriers. Like me, I didn't have money to fund, I didn't have $100 to fund, so I just had to build from what I had. So yeah, that will help you. So yeah, guys, this is a video I had for you. If you want more content like this, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section below what you want me to talk about next. See you in the next video. I'm out.
Mountain ground, горная поляна, таких мест как здесь жаль, но осталось мало, люди едут, и мало долго танцовых.